Long-awaited part number 3 to my DCEU plan. This is part 1 of phase 3 because phase 3 is long.
Oh no, we just did 2 hours.
Don't worry, it's only 6 movies.
Okay, good.
Alright, replacing Captain America Civil War is Superman 3, PVS. So this is going to be somewhat similar to Batman v Superman, the movie.
Oh, really?
Yes. But also,
you like it?
Just like if you said like the main, if you just said like the main plot beats, like big plot, like huge ones, you know, like the main 3 moments of the movie. That's what this is. But like,
so what moments in it?
The League shows up because it does play a similar role to Civil War in like
choosing sides.
Yeah, but they don't like all fight.
I'm assuming Batman's like Iron Man.
Kind of. All right. So we'd open up maybe this not anymore, but like a homage to the first Superman comic. Not anymore because they did that in like the Superman and Lois show. So that's kind of void.
Stole it from Jack.
Yep, of course they did. And then a chase from a LexCorp truck would lead them to Gotham. This is where Superman meets up with Batman. We get to see more of their character dynamic. And then Superman discovers that Batman has a plan to kill all of the Justice League.
I honestly kind of thought you were about to say that he had an affair with Lois.
God, no! What if... Oh, that would be the biggest twist in history of YouTube. Me actually liking the Lois and Batman affair. No. But he doesn't get context to this. He just thinks Batman has a plan to kill the League. At the same time, Batman is having visions of Joker, Hush, and Brainiac, and what Superman will do. Evil Superman. There's one element. But it's not the nightmare. He's not seeing the nightmare.
Come on, Jack. If you made this movie, you have to put at least one shot of Jesus Superman.
This is the next part. Act 2 is just him being Jesus.
Oh, okay.
He just kind of stands in the sun for a while. He's bathing because we need to build up to the fight. No.
Use the power.
Yeah, exactly, because he needs the power of the sun, of course. Superman deals with his fears of the Legion of... who's behind the Legion of Doom, because if you remember from that one, it was still a mystery. We know who it is, because it's obviously Lex Luthor. Yeah, and so then, of course, they have their fight, and every person on the League has their opinion on who's right. Like, you know, some people think
who's on whose sides.
I don't know if I wrote that down. I mean I have the lineup for. So I think Wonder Woman goes with Batman.
And were they gonna have an affair?
No. Booster Gold, was he in my second one? It's been so long, man, I forgot. Aquaman was with Superman, and the people that are with Superman, even though spoiler, he dies at the end of this, they stay at the.
So just like another one.
Yes, it does come. Yes. But here's the difference.
Because he died of Doomsday.
Here's no. Yes, but wait, what?
Because he died of Doomsday.
Yeah, of course he does. But here's the difference, though. I've had a whole 2 phases to build up both Batman and Superman and their dynamic, so I get that. Then at the end of Act 2, it's revealed that all this has been Lex the entire time. He planted the info for Superman to see and all that, and he releases Doomsday. As we've seen, he's been trying to get his blood after he failed in the first Superman to create a clone of Superman, and this time he's like, fuck creating a clone. I'm just going to do my own thing. So he creates Doomsday. And guess what? He's the comic accurate this time. Not like whatever they did in Batman vs. Superman.
He looked like Abomination.
But like a bad version. He still looked ugly. And Abomination looked ugly in the movies.
I would probably say he looks cool.
Not in the movies.
In the Hulk?
No, that's weird. Like the bald, like the weird...
He scared me as a child.
Pussy.
Did you not see the movie when you were younger?
Yeah, I saw it. I was just like, this shit's boring, man. Anywho, that's a different movie. Anyway, this obviously leads to the death of Superman. They wouldn't team up at the end. Batman isn't obviously, thrilled. but he doesn't have that whole like, ugh. You know, I always did love Superman. Oh, he was such a good guy, but he's like, damn, fuck. And then Martian Manhunter, nope. Martian Manhunter does play a role, but originally I was going to have him be more important, but he's not. Yeah. Batman is also angrier here.
Oh, he's angsty?
He's gritty.
He's really angsty.
But not in the Zack Snyder.
Do we get some cool him on top of building shots?
Yeah, and we get, he's like, his little grappling gun and lightning strikes.
You just made Batman so stupid.
He is, come on. All these guys are stupid.
If you ever played an Arkham game, Jack?
Hey, it's the bat! I hope the bat doesn't
Are you talking about the TikTok?
Yeah. Post-credit number 1. Robot skeleton. And number 2. Darkseid tease.
Oh.
Darkseid is coming.
You should do just how he was teased. Ready the Armada.
Oh, yeah. Ready the Armada. Are you sitting on the throne?
Yeah.
Or no, sorry. In front of everyone. Replacing Doctor Strange, we got Dr. Fate. I would want our boy, James Bond, Daniel Craig.
You like Daniel Craig?
I like Daniel Craig.
Especially in The Girl with Dragon Tattoo?
Oh my gosh, that movie's so bad! This whole video we've just been like shitting on every movie we've brought up. Alright, so we're opening with Dr. Fate as he fights demons in what I would want to be a visually stunning sequence.
Oh, Constantine should show up.
He has his own movie coming.
Oh. Then
In
you could
phase
tease
4.
him here.
In phase 4.
Oh, you could tease him here, Jack.
No, in phase 4. But he is pulled back by Naboo to Earth. That is his, like, mentor
Star
figure.
Wars?
What?
Naboo.
Oh, no, it's like Nabu
Oh, okay.
in this one. He warns of the calm before the storm. A man, Lord Chaos, will manipulate these new highly powered beings to destroy the world.
Oh.
A bit more of a surface level villain than I've done before,
Yeah.
but hey, it's fun, and that's all that matters, man.
It is kind of like
Doctor Strange.
Dormammu.
I was thinking more like just Casillas is kind of boring.
No.
But yeah, whatever. This is where we see Dr. Fate. We get to see his origin story. How he gets that sexy golden helmet. Because it is sexy.
It is.
We see him dealing with how he had to leave everything behind to go to other dimensions and the multiverse.
So is it sad? Like, did he have a family that he had to leave behind?
No, he had a life. I don't know. We could have like a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Something like that. But yeah, multiverse.
Oh.
What's other dimensions? Other that type of stuff. The second act has Fate dealing with him being back and then stopping Lord of Chaos from gathering the ancient artifacts which are located in the 7 ancient wonders. 7 wonders of the ancient world.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure there's 7 wonders of the world in the ancient world. Ancient one.
Okay.
Because I think that'd be cool.
Also, with the multiverse check, you should have like a little, like he's flying through or something, right? And you see a bunch of like other multiverses.
Oh yeah, you see Grant catches Flash just like...
No. You see the Justice League.
No, you see Darkseid. Or you see Superman. Oh wait, no. You just see all of them.
You put a bunch of Zack Snyder shots in there.
Just all in like a cracked glass. Yeah. And so then we get to see all these cool set pieces, and he has his minions out there, and he meets up with Lord of Chaos like twice or once maybe, and then in the third act Lord of Chaos completes the goal and starts to destroy the world, but Dr. Fate stops his ass, and he realizes the only way he can do that is to connect back to who he was before he left our world. Arc completed. He defeats Lord of Chaos, and then boom, he wins.
He wins? Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was not expecting it. I thought he was gonna die.
I originally, in the original cut, I had Lord of Chaos destroying the world. And that being the end.
You just wanted that, and you just wanted it to be done, didn't you?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, this is so boring. So, yeah. There's, when I was looking for, like, reference, I was kind of surprised on how, like, little mainstay Dr. Fate runs there were. Mm-hmm. This is, like, one of, like, 4. I'm like, this is the coolest one. I'll just work with it. The first one is Fate seeing the Justice League. I think it'd be cool if this kind of actually took place before Justice League 1 even. Or, like, it was, like, canonically before... I guess kind of like in a Captain Marvel way, but not like Captain Marvel. it wouldn't be all like, it's the 90s! Black, brown letter coats.
The best.
I know, it's the best. I get it. And then the second one would be a funny one where he's just kind of like in, the space or something.
Yeah.
The space. Next up, we have Green Lantern Corps 2 adaptation of Sinestro Corpse War. Because he was teased at the end of the last one to be a not so good guy.
Oh, just like Green Lantern the movie.
So we continue. No. We continue to focus on Hal Jordan, John Stewart, Saint Walker, Iroki, and the Star Sapphire. The first act follows the group looking at the rings. There is now some peace, but there's still tension, and Sinestro learns of the power of what happens when he gets an army.
Okay.
and then in the second act, he manipulates the tensions that are there to create a corpse war.
You could do something interesting because even in the comics and stuff, after everything that's happened between Sinestro and Hal Jordan, Sinestro still considers Hal Jordan his best friend. So you could do an interesting dynamic where not where where it's the cringy thing where they're fighting. He's like, I don't want to hurt you, but you could do something interesting with that.
I could, though it is kind of funny where it's he must be a lonely man if he considers him. You could play with that.
He just got corrupted.
Yeah, because it's also he's trying to build an army, but just because he has all these people doesn't mean he has someone to fall back on.
Yeah.
He misses Hal Jordan.
It's not like he's necessarily a terrible man. He's just corrupted.
Exactly. It's not his fault.
Yeah. Exactly. You can make his motives good, I guess. His motives right so that where he doesn't seem like he's a super bad guy, so it makes sense why he still considers Hal a friend. They just are on different sides.
No, but he's a bad guy. He started this thing.
Okay, Jay.
Unless you don't want him to start the thing. But he's also looking for something on top of an army.
What's his motive, though?
He's just corrupted, man. Well, he's looking for the anti-life equation.
Oh, okay.
He wants to be able to, have power. Mm-hmm. And you can have the idea that he wanted power, but he wasn't gonna go for it until he was corrupted.
Yeah. Just
when I don't know. I know that I'm thinking of something, but that thing that corrupts him is the final step to make him do the thing that he wants.
Yeah.
So you can also with the anti-life equation have Dart or Desaad or something. Someone show up and kind of just tease that more. And then with the blue and yellow ring, we explore the duality of hope and fear, and then some cool fighting with all the colors.
Yeah, that would be really cool. You can do a lot of color.
Color's cool, man. Do some Daredevil neon, but with rings.
My God.
He punches and the pink of somebody's ring shines over a yellow. Mm-hmm. Perfection.
Daredevil is so good. The neon is so good. Neon should be used a lot more in movies.
No. Don't listen to John.
Oh my God.
Because
just
think
about that Taco Bell we saw.
Because it's being used a lot more, and it's already kind of getting
I think in Daredevil and Shang-Chi it's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, but I just see it a lot.
If you use it right.
So post-credits one, Sinestro meets Desaad, talking about what he knows. Mm-hmm. What do you know, Sinestro? And then post-credit 2 is just, you know what? Let's just do the Guardians 2 thing. There are 7 of them where the group's just messing around.
Okay.
Does anyone die in Yondu dies. No one dies in this one, though.
Okay.
Of the main group.
So wait. Is this, the 6 movies all your entire Phase 3?
What? No. Phase 3 is 12 movies.
Oh, okay. So this is
the
first half.
In my Phase 3, I'm just counting the replacements for Black Widow and Far From Home as Phase 3.
Yeah.
Just so it's an even, number. Replacing Spider-Man is Cyborg.
It's an interesting one.
It is?
I feel like you could replace Spider-Man with the Flash.
That's true. But it's not the same because Flash is a family member. Whatever. So in the first half, or the first act, we get the origin story and him getting used to all his powers. You can do the Zack Snyder thing. He's sad and stuff. Because we also have Nightwing in this.
Oh.
Obviously.
Which one, red or blue suit?
I can't remember when he turned to Nightwing. Blue suit, because he has his own identity now.
I feel like he either did that in Justice League or Batman 2.
Whatever. But whatever. I mean, he's by himself at this point, so it's kind of like give him his own identity. I just think Red is...
So does this take place in Bloodhaven?
Sure.
That's where Nightwing operates, by the way.
No. Wait, where does Cyborg... Does Cyborg operate anywhere?
I think he might be Central City.
Sure.
I don't know.
We may do a cameo of like Wally West or something. So anyway, let's just say Central City because Wally West may or may not get a cameo in this movie. Anywho, so Frances Kane was a friend of his, but she grows jealous of his new powers as at this point in the DCEU, people are starting to idolize heroes more. Mm-hmm. It's become like a normal type of thing. So she becomes Magneto. Which is like Magneto, but like...
Magneto?
Cyborg doesn't have a lot of villains. I guess I could have taken a Flash villain, but whatever. Obviously Magneto is like, metal, and he's all metal, so... It'd have to be more of a psychological battle. Cyborg can't defeat her in the beginning, obviously, so he teams up with Nightwing. Nightwing kind of helps him through discovering himself, because Nightwing had to do that. For living in shadow, in Batman's shadow, you have that part. Then you have Cyborg dealing with him being a cyborg, and then of course by the end, Cyborg defeats her, and it's more of like a don't, but not so corny.
Yeah, you can make it very emotional because it's his old friend, you know. You
could. And then you can also do a thing where he does this, and then they go in like a world, and he's just normal, whatever Cyborg's normal name
like
is.
Zack Snyder.
That's what I'm trying to avoid, but like I'm like that's kind of cool. So whatever. Yeah. So the first post-credit scene would be the mother box tease. That's where we'd learn in the movie they wouldn't say it outright. You'd see it, but like if you don't know it, you don't know until the post-credit scene when they say it's the mother box, and then post-credit scene 2. Oh, it's a Beast Boy tease. Does Beast Boy operate out of anywhere?
I wouldn't know. Well, Titans, but I don't know where the Titans usually operate. For the most part, he's usually with the Titans. Usually he doesn't get his own run.
Either Central City or Bloodhaven, just so it's like somewhere from the DC or DC Comics.
You can make him in, I think, Keystone City, I think that's also where Wally West goes as Kid Flash.
There's so many cities, man.
Yeah, it's called Keystone City is one of them.
Keystone?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's the one now.
Yeah. Jay Garrick began there. There are a bunch of people that are there.
I'll just get the writer to decide.
Okay. It's in Kansas.
Kansas is pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know how close it is to everything else, though, but...
Well, there isn't anything in Kansas, so we don't have to... Wonder Woman 3 would be the Themysciran versus Atlantean War. So in the first act, we'll learn about why each side is fighting, and, where Wonder Woman and Aquaman lead. But, of course... They have a quick fight before they realize, we probably shouldn't fight. But they can't stop their entire armies.
Why does so much shit always happen in the same spot in all the superhero movies?
Yeah, dude, New York is like...
It's gone.
It's not as bad as Gotham, though.
It's Gotham, but like, Metropolis is right next to Gotham. What's with all the superhero activity, like, next to each other?
I don't know. Like, what's happening in Ohio?
Yeah, exactly.
That may be... I don't know.
Maybe someone should do a movie like that.
Yeah, what's going on in Ohio? Just like a normal guy. So Wonder Woman will have to face her tainted past in her third movie. We see some classic villains like Medusa, Hecate, and then in the second act, we check in with Ocean Master and Hippolyta. What they're up to, obviously.
Does Steve Trevor make a comeback?
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
Wonder Woman 1984.
Steve Trevor is never coming back from anywhere ever again after that movie.
But he's hot.
I know, he's so hot. So elements of the Maelstrom comics are here, which is just like an Aquaman comic where he's like mad and angry and stuff.
Can she fly?
No. This is nothing like Wonder Woman 84.
Well, you made so many... You like Zack Snyder so much.
Is that Zack Snyder? No, exactly. So...
Pretty sure he was a producer on the first Wonder Woman.
I know. A major city, probably San Diego would be cool, collapses into the ocean.
Why San Diego, Jack? San Andreas, you should do.
Oh no, The Rock! He comes out as Black Adam. Fine, we'll do Los Angeles. I think we all want that gone anyway.
Oh, damn.
Boom, roasted.
Nothing ever happens in Los Angeles in any of these movies, so...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Other than movies being made.
Mm-hmm. Half the time they don't even film in Los Angeles, though.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
It's just like the big suits. Yeah, let's destroy Los Angeles.
Like, I just don't get why a bunch of people go to Los Angeles to pursue acting when half the time you have to go to Atlanta then for...
Nah, I guess that's for like the trials probably and stuff. So
Stupid though.
we also, but the main villains of this movie that Wonder Woman has to face, obviously with her tainted past and everything, are the children of Ares.
Oh.
Who was in the last one, and Wonder Woman 2.
Do they have an axe to grind with her?
Well, one is particularly an angry dude. His name is Diamos.
Percy Jackson?
No, not Percy Jackson. So she has to deal with her biases. Obviously, with the Atlantean Amazonian War, we can also tie that in. And then, so we go through this journey with Aquaman and Wonder Woman as the fight goes on until Wonder Woman realizes that it is Diamos who has been bringing terror on this all because obviously he's the son of... He has, like... Ares' children have, like, all, like, aspects of him. Mm-hmm. And he has, like, the angry part. So he's, like, manufacturing this. And then they defeat Diamos. And everything's all good.
Diamos dead?
But, of course, the Atlanteans and the Themyscirans kind of suffer from this.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why that's important.
Uh-oh. Justice League 3?
What? No. Because next we have Booster Gold.
Oh.
Which replaces Black Panther.
It's not like I see Justice League 3 coming up.
No, that's not part 2.
Oh, that's in part 2. Oops.
Oh.
Spoiler.
Of course it's replacing movies. Of course they know it's Justice League 3. Unless they don't. So this is going to be a Booster Gold and Blue Beetle team up, but the first half is completely focused on Booster Gold, him getting the powers, his origin story, and then he jumps, or you could do second, you can do only the first act, whatever you want to do. Then he jumps to the future, because he's a time-traveling fellow. And then he's messing around. He's a fun character in I guess Ant-Man type way. And
I love Paul Rudd.
This actually is played by Paul Rudd. I'm
actually?
kidding. No. I don't know.
I think Paul Rudd's a little bit too old to be playing a teenager.
Yeah, probably. And the villain is Black Beetle.
Oh.
He has Blue Beetle suit from that was,
It's about to say something.
Put in a museum, and he spray painted that black.
Is it John Walker?
No, he probably doesn't spray paint it, but it's got to look good.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. But he does have a black version of it. And, so this is where he ends up teaming up with Blue Beetle in a Eobard Thawne type way. He knows a lot about, like, this era. Mm-hmm. And I also think it would be cool to kind of look at what does the future look like. So maybe he could do an entire first half in the future.
But is it going to be like the thing where it's not how the future actually ends up? They go and stop that?
Yeah, this is like the future if Justice League 3 doesn't happen.
Okay.
And Justice League 4.
Okay.
4 maybe.
Okay. I have no clue I honestly, Jack never tells me anything about these beforehand, so I have no clue what happens in Justice League 3 that causes this to happen.
So then they, they have that dynamic where it's like, I don't like you, and Booster was like, oh.
So what you're telling me is Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like that. But does Anthony Mackie like Bucky Barnes?
Does Anthony Mackie?
No. Does Falcon like?
They like mess each other. They don't like each other.
But like neither like each other. Booster Gold is like chill with them.
Oh, okay. So just one.
He just is like. I mean, there's that dynamic has been done before, and then of course they team up, and they were
at the beginning of Falcon and Winter Soldier. It seemed like Sam liked Bucky. He's like, "Good to see you, Bucky." Yeah, but still,
So yeah, and then they realize that if they just destroy his suit, Blue Beetle, then he doesn't have that suit. They destroy it, but then he gets a new suit. Mm-hmm. We're all good. And he travels back to the future. It's a sad goodbye. Over this story, the Blue Beetle has learned to love
and to law
Booster Gold, and they have to say goodbye now. And
are they in a relationship?
Yeah.
Actually?
No. And that's the movie, and that's part 1.
I thought you were actually about to say they're in a relationship because you said he learned to love Blue Beetle.
He learned to love him as a friend.
I mean Booster Gold.
He learned to love him as I have learned
to don't say it.
You. Anyway, tell me personally what you thought about this. Did you hate it? And check in for part 2 and hopefully sometime soon when we have time in the schedule.
Yeah.
Busy month, being at Star Wars month. And go check out our socials, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, Rebored Podcast. Jack Robinson on Letterboxd. Go check out our audio podcast.
What about my letterbox, Jack?
You have your time.
Oh, you're saying to do it?
Oh my gosh. Time has passed. Go check out our audio podcast.
Are you okay?
You're supposed to slip it. Oh my gosh, you're really bad at this. Do you want to plug it or not, John?
No, I'm fine. I don't care. I only have 3 reviews on there.
Alrighty. Go check out the audio version of our podcast, Anywhere From Podcast, for exclusive segments and movie reviews. Stick around here for videos like this. Like, subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.